Welcome back, kings and queens, to another video. It is your boy Matt Turner, and today I will be telling you guys what I do as my face routine, as well as now that I have gotten more facial hair growth from using minoxidil, what I am actually doing to maintain my beard, take care of it, and all of that fun jazz, because I never had anybody tell me these things, and I had to scour the entire internet to find information, and I didn't know who to trust and what not to do and all of that fun jazz. So I'm just making this video to hopefully inform somebody and help you guys get on the right track and not make as many mess ups as I did. For those of you who don't know, if you are new to my channel, I am a black trans man, so I am female to male transitioning, and I've been using minoxidil for roughly I want to say 6 months, 7 months. There's a lot of on and off going on. If you check out my last video over here, I'll put it up over there, but I detailed how I stopped using Minox for a while, lost a few gains, and now I've been consistent, I want to say, for roughly about a month and a half to 2 months, doing 2 applications a day and derma rolling when I can, and I've gotten quite a lot of facial hair growth. Actually, I've gotten the most facial hair growth that I have seen in this entire journey within those 2 months, and so now I actually have to maintain and take care of it. And you guys, this is no joke. There is a lot that goes into it that I was not prepared for, but I love every second of it, and I will tell you guys right now what I do. Very quickly, before I jump too far into this, I do want to bring you guys in. This will also be a partial beard update on how my Minox journey is going, so come on in, get a look at my face. But I have seen a lot of good results so far in the 2 months. So basically, this is it. This is what I've gotten. I have gotten a lot of good growth. I have a very, very good shadow. I can take pictures and there's a shadow. I do have actual hair here. It is very long, as you can tell. In addition to that, my chin area has grown a lot. I have quite a bit of hair here now, as well as up underneath. It is absolutely insane. And then my right side, which I originally believed was my weaker side, but it's actually doing pretty well. All in all, I actually do have my connectors coming in, which I'm very happy about, because not many men can say that their connectors come in on the first time. So that is very, very exciting for me. But this is my growth on 2 months of consistent application, 2 times a day, and roughly I would say 7 months in, but I'll have to double check that. Don't take that to heart. It could have definitely been way shorter time period than that, but I am definitely for sure past 3 months. But before, I started with just once a day applications, and inconsistency and a ton of other stuff. When it comes down to it, you guys, my biggest tip with minoxidil is going to be consistency and to do 2 applications. There's a reason why 2 applications is the recommended amount, and with all things in life, if you want it to work, such as with fitness, if you know me, I'm a big fitness person, consistency and hard work and dedication is the only way to see those results actually pay off. So obviously, outside of just using minoxidil, I have to wash my face. You're supposed to wash your face before you apply your minoxidil, and you're supposed to wash your face when you actually take off your minoxidil. So what I do is I use this Cerave. I use Cerave, and this is the foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin, because I have hella oily skin. Actually, in fact, right now I can feel how greasy my face is, so you know that once I'm done with this, I'm going to be going straight to the bathroom to wash my face. But I use that, and I use a brush, a soft bristled brush, and I obviously circular motions, but I try to make sure to focus on my beard area a lot, and I will do the rest of my face. Obviously wash it off, that fun jazz. And then what I like to actually use is, depending on whether this is the last application of the day, so if I am about to go to bed, then I will actually use witch hazel, just the Thyers witch hazel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll use witch hazel, non-scented, alcohol-free, and I will use that as basically a facial toner, which is used to basically create a barrier between your skin and the outside world, so that you don't get like too much dirt or anything like that, oils, all of that fun jazz. So I will use witch hazel. You can use, I was going to originally use Cremo aftershave, because you can use that as well, but I couldn't find that. But I did know that a lot of beard and aftershave stuff uses witch hazel, so I figured I might as well just use witch hazel by itself, since I didn't want all of the other crazy aftershave stuff. Since most of it was scented, I don't particularly like putting scented and fragrant products on my face. Thanks to my girlfriend, I am now more knowledgeable about that. But I will use the witch hazel as the facial toner, and then I will apply Cerave moisturizing cream. You can get this one, or you can use the daily moisturizer. This one's thicker, so if you are like me, you kind of have a little bit more of a greasy face, I would maybe not actually use this. This might be too much for you, but after I wash my face, my skin gets completely stripped of all moisturizer, of all moisture, so using the cream works really well for me. My face doesn't feel kind of all greasy and whatnot until like I literally am supposed to be washing my face again late at night. And then after that, I will use I don't have, in my opinion, I don't have enough facial hair for beard oil and that fun jazz. So what I do use is I use Cremo's beard and scruff cream, which if your beard gets itchy a lot, that's what this is very good for. Basically, the moisturizer is moisturizing your skin, and the Cremo beard and scruff cream is actually conditioning the actual beard. So the actual hair on your face is what's going to be conditioned with this, so you guys can see it. And this is, I got this from Target. You can get all of these products from Target except for the brush. I got that from someplace like TJ Maxx. I was not going to spend a ton of money on a brush, because you can also use your hands. That's completely fine. But this one is specifically for scruff, stubble, short hair, all of that fun jazz. And that's basically what I have, because I basically don't have much hair at all. I have just the bare minimum to say that I have like facial hair. But I'll put this on, and then that's it. And then I'm done. And I will either use a comb and comb it out, or I'll use a brush and I'll brush it. I'll usually actually probably do both. I'll brush it to kind of like get through it first, and then I will go through with a short-sided comb, and I will just comb out the hairs individually. And it's really as simple as that. Basically, any of these products will work, but when it comes down to it, your facial routine, especially if you're using minoxidil, you should have a actual facial cleanser. You should be using some kind of protected barrier after that. So one thing to clear up, I don't use the witch hazel on my actual beard area. I use it only at night, right, like when I don't have any other applications, because it is a beard and skin protectant. you want the minoxidil to actually be applied to your skin so that it can get to the hair follicles. So I don't apply the witch hazel until after my last application, right before I go to bed, or I'll only do it on the days when I'm not actually putting minoxidil on, if that makes sense. So the days where I might skip, such as like weekends or days when I'm going out partying and things like that, I won't use Minox and I'll just put on the witch hazel. And so there, that end the discussion, that's basically how I do that. But you need a facial cleanser, a toner, something to protect your skin from the outside world after you have basically stripped it of all of its moisture, and puts back in moisture as well. Another thing about witch hazel is it's been helping a lot with my acne, as well as things that I at first considered dark spots, but I have seen very good results in using witch hazel for that. So if you have struggles with acne or dark spots, you can definitely use witch hazel for that. You need some kind of moisturizer that will actually moisturize your skin after you have used the facial toner, and then you will want something to actually condition your beard with. Those are my basic ground rules. If you trim or anything like that, you'll want to actually use, so I don't trim. Quick thing with that, I don't trim my hairs just yet because I don't think they're long enough. I could probably trim and line it up, and I probably should, but if you are trimming, use one blade. For those of us who are dark skinned and melanated, our skin does not like multiple blades. Use one-sided blades. Because if you're going to use double blades, you're going to rip out your actual, well, you won't rip out your hair because that's not what's happening, but you'll cut your hair follicle shorter than the actual pore that it's in. And that is what leads to ingrown hairs, whereas trimming, you cut it just short enough that it's still sticking out, so it doesn't actually like get the chance to become an ingrown hair. But yes, in addition, you'll want to use some kind of aftershave. That is very important, especially if you are trimming or you are doing any kind of shaving with your beard. You want some kind of aftershave. For me, that's the witch hazel. You can find other brands, you can find legitimate aftershaves, but witch hazel is what's working for me right now. I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this helps somebody with, you know, like their facial care or anything of that, laying down an actual face routine, because I certainly struggled with it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you guys can stay up to date on when I post videos. And as usual, it is your boy Matt Turner. I hope you guys have a great morning, evening, day, or night, and I will see you guys next time.